this Bitcoin cycle is far from done. In fact, it's only kind of just getting started. Well, the end phase is getting started, right? We have 3, 6, 12 months to go of crazy time price action, and Bitcoin's got another 100, 150% upside price action left. Fantastic. Obviously, meme coins where all your money is going to be made. Altcoins where all your money is going to be made. Although it's really about meme coins these days, isn't it? I need more meme coins. Goodness gracious. We got the news. We got the charts. We got big political news. We have big meme coin news as well as some updates from my meme coin adventures. So let's go ahead and get into it. First and foremost, what is the price of Bitcoin doing today? So the price of Bitcoin today, check this out. We are basically forming like a nice little symmetrical triangle right here. Now in an uptrending market, which in case you haven't noticed, we're currently in an uptrending market. In an uptrending market, this tends to be a continuation pattern. So likelihood is that price breaks to the upside from here. Now, if we do get any further downside price action, 80K, big fat round number in this sort of mid 70K zone will be very great areas of price support and dip buying opportunity. I'm not sure we get that with the kind of momentum we've had recently. My bet would be on an upside break out of this symmetrical triangle. So we did have an outflow yesterday, by the way, from Bitcoin ETF products, $400 million out yesterday, still up $27.8 billion. Total positive inflows this year. Most successful ETF launch in history. Bitcoin, baby. Never bet against it. CryptoCon here with a fantastic chart. He says Bitcoin's racing up to meet level 3 of the magic bands at $98,720. Could be our next major target. He says, I've been showcasing this target since the break of level 2 9 months ago, and now it's just an inch away. On top of this, we're about to see the bands rapidly expand to the upside as they adjust for volume beyond all-time highs. The cycle top target is now $134,000, and it should be going up by thousands of dollars per week. I'm still anticipating a cycle top in late 2025, which I would argue has become a more uncommon opinion as people try to counter what they believe is popular. With this long to go, there should be lots of time for the bands to expand to higher prices. That, of course, just to interject here real quick, that could be the 250K to 200K market cycle top target, okay? Anyway, with this long to go, there should be lots of time for the bands to expand higher prices. A reminder that this model has near nailed all technical tops November 2013, December 2017, April 2021, not to mention the impeccable mid-cycle accuracy. Unlike last cycle, I believe more people will sell early as opposed to late in an attempt to avoid holding through another bear market. Just be patient. This is what we've waited for. Yes, I agree. A lot of people due to PTSD will be running to the exits way too soon. Porter Stanisberry here. This is about some macro news for you. Said Jerome Powell just handed Trump a ticking time bomb by prematurely cutting rates by 50 basis points ahead of the election. Even with inflation still running hot, the Fed has set the stage for an inflationary resurgence. The latest October inflation data released this morning confirms the trend, with PPI coming in at 2.4%, hotter than the expected 2.3%. Still very, very low and almost at the 2% Fed target. But still, a little bit of a tick up, which if we continue to see that trend increasing becomes very problematic. He says the core inflation rose to 3.1% ahead of the expected 3% increase. The bond market is now in full revolt with 10-year Treasury yields up 70 basis points since the Fed began cutting overnight rates in September. Rising borrowing costs will likely become a major headwind for Trump's pro-growth, likely pro-inflationary fiscal policies, and will soon become a major problem for investors paying a near record 28x on earnings in today's stock markets. There are still macro things to worry about, and I know it's been very exciting recently, but still got to pay attention to macro, guys. Now, real quick before we get into the rest of the news, we got some real crazy news, so make sure to stick around. Here's what we got going on for you guys. Crazy deal. I know we've talked about this bit, but I want to keep mentioning this because it's a limited time offer. It's only going until the 23rd of November. Okay, here's the deal. You can get up to $150 cash back on a $200 deposit over at BitUnix. Now, here's the thing. This is a no KYC exchange. So they allow you to come over here and trade with privacy. Okay, no KYC. So you can come enjoy a privacy-enabled trading experience, right? And here's what you need to do. Link down below. Use that link. Start your account. Deposit $200, and you'll get $150 back. Okay? Pretty damn hot deal. Go check it out. Only lasts till the 23rd of November, so go check it out. So, VanEck is predicting Bitcoin to hit $180,000 in this cycle. This crazy. It's actually pretty well in line with the major price predictions we've seen. Standard Chartered Bank saying 200K, VanEck saying 180K. I think a lot of the most reasonable predictions that I've heard so far, not the crazy predictions of million and all that stuff this cycle. That's a bit too crazy. I think the reasonable predictions, maybe we're just not being bullish enough, right? But the reasonable predictions I've heard, 180K, 200K, stuff like this, I feel like the more rational people that are making these predictions are more likely to be right. But I guess we'll see. Maybe none of us are being bullish enough. We're really going to go to $1 million this cycle, but that sounds like a trap. The kind of trap that'll get people convinced that it's just going to keep going up forever and ever and ever, and they won't sell anything. They'll never take any profits on the round trip, all their damn bags again. The hard road goes from 69 to 80K. The easy road goes from 80 to 500K. There are years when nothing happens. There are months when decades happens. Bitcoin below 100K is a blessing. That's a hilarious meme. Michael Saylor says MicroStrategy may deploy their $42 billion that they're going to buy Bitcoin. That's crazy. Much faster than they expect. If the United States adopts a strategic Bitcoin reserve, it could offset U.S. debt by $16 trillion. Basically, Michael Saylor has seen that, holy crap, the USA may actually be serious about buying 1 million Bitcoin, and he needs to front run them with his $42 billion he's trying to raise. Oh my gosh, that's absolutely crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What is going on? That's crazy. Now, this is crazy news. President Donald J. Trump, elect, obviously not in office yet, but man, I feel like everyone's acting like he is anyway. He is strongly considering a 0% capital gains tax on Bitcoin and crypto. Now, if he pulls that off, holy shit. I mean, maybe we do need to up our numbers. Holy crap, man. That'd be massive. That'd be massive. We'll see if that, of course, gets pulled off or not. If he do, oh man, that'd be crazy beyond belief. I mean, you know, he's already elected president. He doesn't need to be promising this kind of crap anymore. The fact he's talking about it's very interesting. This is fabulous. 18 U.S. states are suing the SEC, accusing Gary Gensler of crypto overreach. Now, Gensler basically is almost certainly going to be putting in his resignation in the next few days. He put out some kind of letter yesterday, basically, and like, we did a great job at the SEC, and we're so cool, and, I'm probably going to retire soon. Was the gist of it, essentially. Get out of here, Gary. You're done. You're done. I'm actually kind of bummed, though. I would have liked to have, you guys remember that Donald Trump show from back in the day where he was like the boss and he fired people? I just wanted to see him come into the office and be like, Gary, you're fired. That'd be hilarious. That would be hilarious. It's not going to happen because Gary gets to just, resign in peace and, get his victory lap. Like, see, I approved Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs, man. I'm the best. You suck, Gary. Okay, the only reason you approved this is because you lost in court, dude. Gary from Goldman. Good riddance, man. 18 U.S. states suing the SEC because the SEC has been a completely bad actor when it comes to cryptocurrency regulation. In fact, they've been a downright villainous organization. It's been absurd beyond belief. And I hope that the new SEC head finally brings some common sense into American markets so that Americans stop getting screwed in the crypto markets and the world can have a golden age of cryptocurrency adoption and everything just goes to the moon over the next 10 years. It'll be fantastic. Breaking. Phantom breaks into the top 10 utilities on the App Store and the apps in the U.S. This is another one of those stories that makes me feel just slightly uncomfortable. I don't know what's going on here because usually stuff like this, along with Coinbase reaching number 1 in finance apps and number 13 or 14 on all apps, this is concerning. Usually this is concerning. Usually this kind of stuff that's happening where it's like, uh-oh, that's not great, is it? Well, it's happening. I feel like with the recent price action, it's just way too early for that to be a top signal. Although normally you would look at something like that as being a top signal, but nothing else is flashing, right? We don't have massively overbought indicators on almost anything really, except for like some meme coins and stuff. So I don't know. Maybe it's a bit of an anomaly, but does raise the spidey senses a little bit. 50% of all narrative mind share is AI and meme coins, according to Cato AI. Are you paying attention? Are you paying attention to what the market actually gives a shit about? Okay? It's AI, it's meme coins. AI meme coins, even better. I don't actually have an AI meme coin yet. I feel like I should really buy an AI meme coin. I'll keep you guys up to date if I end up getting one. But yeah, I suppose I should get access to at least one of those AI meme coins because the whole AI meme coin thing is probably going to continue to be a pretty big buzzy sector of the meme coin area. Man, I just, as much as I love stuff like Chainlink, it just, the recent underperformance price-wise has been noticed. And, in spite of all my announcements here on the internet, so I hope Chainlink heard it. But man, you guys got to update, man. You got to just, I know you think CCIP technology and Oracle tech and all that shit's really cool. No one gives a crap, man. You need to change your logo, change your name, put a dog picture on it. You can keep all the cool tech in the background. Then it's like, I've invested in meme coin that's also got technology. What's it do? I don't know, but I like the picture of the dog. Anyway, guys, if you're still fading AI and meme coins, you're probably going to continue to underperform this market cycle, okay? CRG here saying Benji narrative is so simple, it's so perfect. Fell in love with it the second I saw my Benji bags. Of course, the dog of base. I'm actually surprised Benji's not worth like hundreds of millions yet. I hold Benji. By the way, I'm actually a marketing ambassador with Benji as well. This is not a part of that or anything, just, FYI. But if you already see my full portfolio disclosures, all that kind of stuff, current portfolio holdings, OTC deals, private round investments, et cetera, you can see all that down below in the YouTube description, the pinned comment over on X as well. You can find that information. Anyway. The Benji narrative was so simple, so perfect. Fell in love with the second I saw it. Yes, it is the dog of base. Base, of course, memes repricing majorly. Brett. Oh my gosh. Brett. I'm so conflicted on this one. It's been a weird day for me last 24 hours. What a pump. Look at that. This is actually drawn from where I was supposed to buy Brett like last night, and then I didn't because I sent the money to the wrong exchange that didn't have futures contracts on Brett. So I had to send it to another one. I was like, I'll do it when I wake up. It's like 1 a.m. I go to sleep. That was an expensive sleep. Anyway, it happens. It happens, guys. It's been a weird few days, because I've had such big wins, but there's also things that just annoyed the crap out of me. Like Miggles, right? I'm a big fan of the Miggles meme. It's pumped like mad recently, and I sold my bag a couple weeks ago just to try and consolidate my portfolio a little bit, and I put the money into like smoking chicken fish, which has done fine. But now Miggles is pumping like crazy. And I was like, damn it, I'm going to buy some Miggles. Screw it, I'll hop back on the bandwagon. And it was like 7 cents, and I had to go and pick my son up from school. And then by the time I get back, it's up to like 11 cents. I'm like, crap, I missed it again. Man. But, then the flip side is, okay, I screwed that up. But then the flip side is like, then I nailed this dog with hat long that's like crazy money in profit. So that's good. And I missed my Brett leveraged long, but then like my Brett spot bags, which are like gigantic, are massively in profit and are going to go to $1. So, I mean, it's one of those kind of funny days. Anyway, Brett's doing fantastically. Base ecosystem memes are getting a lot of attention. They've lagged behind for quite a bit in terms of attention and price, but now we're seeing that catch up. And when price goes up, people pay attention. Simple as that. JPEG Liquidity says unit bias is a meme. So this is about dog with hat. People are like, it costs more than $1. It's not going to go up in price. For a meme to hit a maximum escape velocity, it needs at least 4 zeros before the decimal. It's all retail, psychology, plain simple, blah, blah, blah. LMO, whiff to $100. LMAO, whiff to $100. Yes. I'm not sure what's going to $100, but man, holy crap if it does. Retail is here, boys. Make the most of it. If you're watching this video, well, congratulations, you're retail as well. The question is, are you smart retail or are you late retail? Okay. I'm not going to call anybody dumb here. Okay. We're all trying to do our best in this market. Okay. Question is whether you're early or late. And look, if you are making comments like can Doge hit $90,000 like Bitcoin, I'm holding 10 Dogecoin, then you need to educate yourself a bit more about what's going on here. But this is definitely the kind of mentality that shows that, yes, exit liquidity is showing up, essentially. So if you've been an early buyer over the last couple of years, guess what? People are coming to hold your bags for you. Okay? Make the most of it while it lasts. Here's another one. $100 will get you 4.5 million Pepe. If it does what Doge does and goes to 39 cents, then you walk away with over $1.7 million. It's just math, man. It's just math. Don't think too hard about it. Guru says, after doing extensive TikTok crypto research, here are the coins they're most bullish on Doge, $3 to $4 price targets. It's not that far out of bounds of reason. $3 Doge could happen. Really good, so that's not too crazy. Bonk, 10 cents. It's probably not going to happen. I don't know. SHIB, $1. SHIB's not going to $1, guys. SHIB's not going to $1. Don't know how many times people need to hear that. It's not going to $1. It's going to be worth, like, I don't know, all the money in the universe at that point. XRP, $100 plus price targets. XRP's not going to $100, man. Maybe 20 or something by the end of the cycle. I don't know. Why is anyone buying XRP these days? No hate. Just like, what's the point? There's so many other great coins out there that, and you're going to use banks are going to use XRP as like this bridge currency or something. Why don't they just use USDC on Solana, dog? Answer me that. Anyway, Pepe, 10 cents plus. Stellar Lumens. Who the hell is buying Stellar Lumens? Jeez, man. Nobody gives a crap about Stellar Lumens anymore. I don't know. Maybe I'll be proven wrong and there's something super exciting going on over there, but just... Anyway, Cardano. Cardano, man. It's back. The beard has stayed on. Charles has resurrected the beast. It's, Charles was talking about being part of the crypto strategy for the new administration. And like, if Charles pulls off something like getting the U.S. election, the next U.S. election to run on Cardano, I mean, you guys can dunk on me for years because that's going to send ADA to the moon. And I was a hater, right? I was a doubter. I mean, I love Cardano. I'm a big fan of Charles Hoskinson. I think he's a great advocate for the cryptocurrency industry. But like, if he pulls that shit off, like his price is going to go so high, it'll be absolutely absurd. And I will celebrate all you guys who did well on Cardano if that's the case. Okay. Sign up to the newsletter. It's awesome. We love it. No, seriously, it is the best damn newsletter in the cryptocurrency industry. And you can get it for free to your inbox. So go check it out. Why wouldn't you want a nice free newsletter? 145,000 people reading this bad boy, getting the latest on meme coins, altcoins, everything crypto related. We're helping you stay ahead of the curve. Go check it out. Link down below in the description. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.